guys do, we'll introduce you guys and then we'll, what's the question here? What can we ask them?
Alright, everyone do your name, your year, your year group, and then do the favorite way you can cook chicken.
Alright, so I'm a guest today on the podcast. My name is Bian, year 12. And my favourite way to cook chicken is I just like to buy it from KFC. Daniel Bian, would you like to go next?
Wait, you just spoiled it.
Wait, what?
How? Spoiled my name.
But he said my name.
Alright, so I'm Daniel Bian. I'm year 12 as well. I like to cook my chicken deep fried. I'm fat.
My name's Lucas Chen. I'm also in year 12. Probably for chicken, my dad does this lovely Coca-Cola chicken. Get some Coca-Cola and just stir it up in the wok. So yeah, that's probably how you
All day.
My name's Michael, as you guys know. I like my chicken, year 12. And I like my chicken medium rare. I think that's you get the best candidate, and like when it's pink, it's just more appetizing.
Well, what do you think? Huh? What do you guys think? Medium rare.
Aidan, would you like to?
Hey, you know who it is. It's Aidan here. You too. Very excited. I like my. I don't know. You ever have like barbecue chicken, but it's not dry. That's the best chicken. It's barbecue. Wait, you gotta butterfly it. You gotta put some kind of marinade. You gotta get some flavor. You gotta put it on the grill. It's gonna get nice and juicy, nice and charred, and then you eat it, and it's not medium rare. It's white inside. No pink. You got no pink.
We can agree to disagree. That's
So
what
crispy outside and juicy middle.
Yeah, but you're a tripper, man.
I never got
Don't be eating medium rare chicken, man. Don't be doing that.
Probably says.
Don't get food poisoning. Don't get food.
Building up the immunity, boys. Don't worry.
We got some interesting news going around the school. Firstly, any footballers? We got a few footballers here. So we got a bit of we got two generational football sides, I would say. Obviously we got the first grade football. They're currently undefeated, top of the ladder. You know what I mean? Pull up to High Grammar, August 10th to see them. See the rugby boys. We'll touch on that a bit, and the volleyball boys. But yeah, we got obviously the undefeated football side. But I also wanted to mention Sydney High 4th grade football. It's also a generation. Bit of a slip up against Armadale, but so otherwise undefeated. So how's that season going, right?
It's going great. Unfortunately, I wasn't there at Armadale. Maybe that's why they lost.
What was the score?
I think I heard we won 6-1. I think it was a really great result for us. I think the season is going very well. Everyone's banding well together. It's like the group is made out of the boys we had from year 7. So everyone has a good sort of connection, has good chemistry. It's going really well, so you love to see it. Undefeated, and we're coming for you first grade. You're nothing.
You're not going to win the Dolman Cup.
Nah.
Boys. In other news, we had music camp. Lucas, Aidan, you want to touch on that? It's pretty exciting experience.
The music camp was lit, man. Music camp was chill. We went away for a few days to Stanwell Tops, and we played some music. That was cool.
It's very fun.
Yeah, there were very fun activities that we did that maybe we should not talk about.
Yes.
Late at night. We were sleeping, or we were asleep.
Yes.
In our rooms, dutifully, but it was a good time while we were asleep because we were not conscious.
Yeah.
Indeed. Anyways, moving on. There's also Spirit Week now. Boys, I'm sure we're all well aware of what Spirit Week is, so I don't think it really needs an explanation.
Spirit Week, hey, you know how it be, Spirit Week, Let's go!
Facts. Alright. So, now onto the main segment, we got some pretty stellar leaders here.
Esteemed persons
in sport, pretty iconic guys, so, let's do another introduction, just say, since it is leadership in sport, just say, what sort of sport you do, like leadership, let's touch on it.
Well, I'll introduce myself again. Bian. I do water polo, and I do a bit of swimming. I also do football, a little touch of athletics. I'm actually retired from athletics now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to leave
It's okay,
4x4.
I respect
It had to be done. I just retired for fun. That's what I do.
And you're the captain of.
Oh, alright. Yes, I'm the captain of water polo and swimming.
Ooh.
Alright, so I'll introduce myself again. I'm Daniel Bian. I'm the captain of the first 15. Yeah, something like that. First 15.
He's like that. And what sport is that?
Oh, that's rugby, for those who don't know.
It's beautiful.
Lucas.
Well, if they're going to introduce themselves again, then I have to as well. I'm Lucas. I'm the captain of tennis. Yeah, the first grade tennis.
First grade tennis.
Yeah, guys, I'm not a guest, but I'm Michael. As you know, I'm the captain of boats.
Oh,
The boats.
Not sailing boats, bro.
Captain of the boats.
Just for clarification.
But why do you guys always get a fancy name? None of us get a
I'm the captain of Tinny. I rule over washing engines, cleaning boats,
Yeah.
hosing down the halls.
Closing down.
Very honourable role.
Very
Yeah.
Steve.
much respected in the Roman community.
Yeah.
First aid don't know how many times we did your tinny. You guys don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate it. When we did your tinny on a Friday morning, you didn't see that coming. You didn't see that coming.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, and you're welcome.
Alright, but so obviously leadership in sport, a bit of a topic that isn't really discussed. So first thing I want to ask is like how did you guys become leaders? Like were you inspired by someone else or like did it just was it forced onto you? Like how did you become a leader in your sport?
Just to touch on your thing with Jacob, I think leadership is a lot about words. Daniel Bian has very politely spoken to us about, but it's also much through your actions. Sometimes the younger boys just see you do this, do that, and they'll follow you. Like you don't have to tell them what to do; they'll just naturally follow. And I started in the D team actually in tennis. So I wasn't probably the most athletic. I wasn't tall. I was actually quite fat, to be honest. But yeah, through those 6 years, it's how you work. It's how you get there. And no one's ever gonna look down on you because you're bad. It's you yourself. If you want to improve, you can do it. So yeah.
What's the biggest challenge that you guys experience leading your team? Obviously you're still halfway through the season, but
Yeah. So please, people have already finished their season.
I think time management is a huge thing for tennis. We wake up early. We start training at 7 in the morning on Mondays and Fridays, and then you have sprint session, and you also got your Wednesday sport, and also sprint session as well. And then your 6 hours on Saturday. But I think time management, you just got to learn yourself. In no matter what aspect of life you do, you have to time manage. You got to put those distractions away. For us now, it's year 12. It's getting to the serious point, but I think you got to enjoy life to the fullest. Not just because it's the studies, you're going to put your sport or music away. It's how you manage it. There's always time. You've got 24 hours in a day. You can do whatever you want. It's just how you use it.
I think one thing I want to touch upon is kind of the culture at our school. There's kind of a certain stigma or perhaps a bit of a losing culture, should I say? I think obviously there's some points where you should be realistic and just say, oh well, I'll have a set point of goals. I don't think this game is going to go too well for us, so let's just aim for this, or let's just aim for a good structure, or let's try get one try for in rugby or something like that. I think there should be games like that where it's good to be realistic, but I think it's also good to not be just a Debbie Downy all the time, to say oh yeah, we're gonna lose, especially if you're in first grade or second grade. To be honest, it doesn't even really matter. Because I feel genuinely playing for your school on a Saturday, as a public school against private schools, it is actually a pretty big privilege. There's so many other, talented people, talented sportsmen who want to be in our school, who got rejected. they could be in a position easily. Maybe they're better for athletes than you, or maybe they're smarter than you. Regardless, they could easily be in your position, wanting to play on those weekends. So I think it's a big privilege, and to go into in the weekends and say, oh yeah, we're gonna lose. Let's just have some fun, or you're training with the mindset of we're gonna lose. What's the point of training anyway? I think that's the biggest struggle. For like a team sport, I would say, and I think it's always so good to G them up and just say like you can actually win. Like, because in some scenarios you can actually win, you can have that potential, but it's just that that kind of negative stigma around you. That's just really it's just really there. That's the one thing that it's a struggle, and it's the one thing I don't really like about our school. We actually have such talented people, and if they put their mind to it, they can do great.
When you believe you're halfway there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you only have a bit more to go.
To touch on Brian, in rugby, team sport, mentality is literally the most important part of the game. Everyone at like our level, they're similar skill level. It's just whoever wants more in that field. And like me personally, I just hate people who like what Brian said, Debbie down at all. But I hate people who come up to the game and it's just like, we're gonna lose. So why are you even there then if you're gonna lose? Just stay home on a Saturday morning. It's raining. Just stay home, stay in bed. I just hate people like that. Because like rugby, as soon as you go on that field with that mindset, it's just simple. The other team's gonna roll over you. You have to come into that game wanting to win, thinking you're gonna win, and thinking you're literally gonna roll over them. Because like it's a physical game at the end of the day. If you think they're gonna tackle you, they're gonna tackle you. It's just at the end of the day, whichever wants more. And that's like the biggest struggle in Sydney high rugby. Like everyone they come in here with the stigma of losing. Like as a captain, it's really hard to like get everyone up and thinking that we're gonna win week in, week out. Because like we haven't won yet, but like still every week we're getting better, and hopefully once we get to Grammar we'll have a dub. So everyone come watch.
Yes sir.
It's like that in wrong as well. Like, I noticed a lot of juniors, like not everyone believed you could win, but like I always believed in I cultivated that, or we cultivated that in the program once we got to seniors. Like you always have to believe it. Because the moment you stop believing is the moment you lost.
Exactly.
Like it doesn't matter like how improbable it looks. Like if you have 1%, that's still 1%. So I think you got to believe it. The whole time I thought we would beat Grammar. We got close one race. But
Really get very close.
it's all about the belief.
Hey, second aid as well. Don't sleep on 2023 second aid. We were close, man. We were very close.
So I live by this thing, right? When I go into these rugby games, whenever I verse someone bigger than me, stronger than me, I just think that they will also bleed just like me. They'll feel pain just like me, So like if I hit them,
I remember hearing this.
So if I hit them where it hurts, just like how they hit me, they'll also be down on the ground as well.
That's very important mentality to have, because like we're all just people. Like they're just people. It doesn't matter if they're like bigger than you, stronger than you, faster. It's just people.
Exactly. Everyone makes mistakes, and we just gotta capitalize on those mistakes every game.
Oh, Aidan, what do you think?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Hey, look, like rowing, athletics, like running and stuff, like rowing, even swimming, you have to do such
rugby.
Oh, you're rugby. Wait.
Why you just got rugby?
Wait, this is like a time sport specific thing. I mean, I guess we do rugby as well. But like there's sessions that are hard, and as soon as your coach tells you the session, you know it's gonna be hard. Like rowing, like man, go there and snap on us like the 10 by 500, you go, hell no. See, and then everyone start doubting, and then is at that point, okay, there's two types of people here. There's the first type of person, they're like Jacob, they're just like, whatever.
Let's get into it.
That is exactly what Jacob does. And there's the second type of person who's like, I'm gonna die. Like, should I just go 2-minute pace on the first one so I don't die on the 10th one? But I think like what Gordon really told me throughout the season was like, you can't be doubting that, right? Like maybe Gordon, shout out to Mr. Barris. Mr. Barris got the funniest third predictions. But hey, they all believed in us. Gordon, Mr. Barris, all the coaches, they believed that we were capable of so much more than we thought we were capable of. Half my crew didn't think they could go sub 730 by the end of the season. And then look at us at the end of the season. On the erg.
On the erg.
Okay. Half our crew was like, bro, I could not pull 150. Hey, we been pulling 150s. Look, Gordon, he pulled something special out of us because he just believed. And we're talking about belief. Like, when you get hit with a hard session, well, sometimes you go to rugby, like, everyone know when you go and do your contact session, everyone's like, oh, hell no. I can't tackle that guy on my team. Hey, you just gotta put some belief in there. You're capable of so much more than you imagine. There's so much that you can do if you just think, wow, I'm gonna put my all into this. I'm gonna put 100%. And look, no matter the result, if you put 100%, I guarantee you will be satisfied with what happened. No matter what the score was, no matter what the time, no matter how well you played, objectively, if you genuinely believe that you put 100% in, you will be satisfied. I think that's a big thing. I think as a leader, it's so hard to bring that out of people. But what I've learned through leadership in sport, especially by watching other leaders around me, like Gordon, is how you can bring that out of people. Right? Gordon, okay, he used like some interesting language, bring that out of us. I think like, hey, Michael here, he real inspirational. Michael got like some big speeches. Michael leads from the front. DB leads from the front. I mean, I never really seen swimming or tennis, so I can't really say. But like, all these guys, like, they're inspirational, and you can be inspirational too, to bring that out of people. Yeah.
On that note, Daniel Bian touched on high versus grammar. When's high versus grammar, guys?
August 10th.
Saturday, 10th August. First grade football, 10:30 at Wayne Fields, and rugby, I think, is 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, boys. Be there.
Be there.
School trials, high grammar.
Be there or be square, boys.
Boys, get around.
And like to touch on that, as captains, right, we always look to our coaches for support. And like I feel like we always try to replicate like our coach's passion. So like for rugby, right, Jack Bowditch, you know, he's the first 15 coach. He's a passionate man. He always brings the fire and the field to the team. And like as players, like we don't want to let them down. So like we try to replicate that type of energy into our game. Yeah, that's like a big thing. So like as leaders, like our role models would be our coaches. They always try and bring us up. You know, even though sometimes we lose, they always bring us up the next training session. Think of a way to like make us improve every game, every day, every training session.
We're doing a shout out to the coaches.
Yeah, shout out Jack Bowditch,
Mr. Barris.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Barris.
shout out.
Wait, both Mr. Barrises. Mr. C. Barris and Mr. G. Barris.
I'll shout out Jake Rowland.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Rowland.
Oh,
sorry.
whoa.
Hey, he's my coach. I call him Jake, but yeah, Mr. Rowland or Jake Rowland. First grade water polo coach, and shout out Mr. Loizu. He used to be MIC swimming for around, I think, for a really long time.
He gave me a good essay.
He's just stepped out. Yeah. Big up Loizu for Bian's essay mark,
Yeah.
and Mr. Miller MIC for water polo.
I'd like to shout out Mr. Deep. He's been at the school for a long time in the tennis program, and he's seen the ups and downs, and he's been with us all the way through. Also Irina for her role in seconds as well, and Mr. Rich for organising MIC tennis.
Oh yeah, wait. Shout out Mr. Rich. MIC Athletics. Athletics head is in good. Athletics program is in good hands. Shout out to all the old boys who coach athletics. Special shout out to Daniel Barr. He's the GOAT, bro. Daniel Barr's the GOAT.
Biggest shout out to MIC, you know, Mr. Paul, you know. He always brings the energy to every game, you know, since he became MIC. Since he became MIC, you know, I feel like the program's been on the rise. You know, he's always very passionate about the game, especially introducing Bian. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Mr. Paul's the best.
Alrighty.
Was this enough shout outs? Okay.
Yeah. Any more questions? Or
I think we're out of time.
Hey, but that's a wrap.
that's a wrap. We're done.
See ya.